In this video, we are going to fix the most common viewport and navigation problems in Blender step by step so you can continue working without getting stuck. Let us start with the first problem. I cannot rotate the view. One of the first things beginners experience is trying to rotate the viewport, but nothing happens. You can rotate the view by using the middle mouse button. As you can see here, when I press the middle mouse, it shows here. So you press the middle mouse button and then you rotate the view just like this. So if you press and hold the middle mouse button and drag it, you should be able to rotate the scene. But if you are using a laptop or a mouse without a middle button, this may not work. Here is how to fix it. Go to Edit, then open Preferences like that. Then go to Input right here. You see Input is here. Then come here and you will find it like this. Put a tick there like this. You emulate 3-button mouse. So when you go back here, you will be able to rotate the view by pressing Alt and the left click of the mouse, or on your laptop, click the left click, then you can do this. It's very easy. You see, and that fixes the problem of rotating on the Blender navigation. Another common issue people learn to is zooming. How to zoom the scene like that. You see, you have an object and it is difficult to zoom. You don't know how to zoom, especially for beginners. Okay, sometimes you try to zoom in or out the scene, but the viewport doesn't move the way you expect. Normally, zooming is done using the scroll wheel. On your mouse, you just use the scroll wheel. You slide upon it on the scroll wheel on your mouse. Scrolling forward, zooms in. Scrolling outward, zooms out. Another way to zoom is simple. You come here. You see this button over here with a plus. If you click upon it, then you bring your mouse forward, you bring it back. You bring it forward, you bring it back. That's how you zoom. Or you go on your laptop and then go here, click, then you just slide on your laptop just like this. You see, it's zooming in and zooming out. That's how it is. Once that is working, navigation scene becomes much easier. Now, let's move to another problem that confuses many beginners. Sometimes the object you are working on suddenly disappears, just like this. You have this object over here and suddenly you don't see it. Maybe it was there, but now you see nothing. But most of the time, the object is still in the scene, but the viewport is simply not centered on it. The easiest fix is this. First, you select an object by pressing A. You select object, you just come here to the view. You click the view, then you go to flame selected. If you click it, you see they are coming, all of it on the scene. But if you click on the side and you place the object you want, and then you come here and you place flame selected, now you see the object comes to the center, the one you selected, the one you prefer. So this command is called flame selected. You know, when you can come here on the view and place flame selected. There is your object. Your object now should appear again as you wanted. Another situation that can make it seem like something is wrong is when you try to click an object, but the Blender refuses to select it. You know, the selection problem. For example, let us see over here. This is an object. You see, if I click it on the side, I click it again, it is selected. But sometimes you may find you are doing something and the object, it does not allow you to select it. You see, always the problem is this. I click this and come here and select. You see, I cannot select. You might find that in your Blender, this will stand off. You see, so you cannot select nothing here. So, but when you come and turn it on like this, you can be able to select and you can be able to move it. You see, but if you turn it off like this, it's nothing. You see, you cannot select. Sometimes this is done when you have your work is complete and you turn it off to make sure that you cannot select it by mistake and then change the color or anything or change the position. So sometimes this is turned off. You might find that you're a beginner and this is in your Blender version. This is a frustration. This is turned off, so you cannot be able to select. So you'll be frustrated. But the solution is simple. Come here and click this one. You see, now you can select your object and you can move as you want it. Sometimes the object didn't disappear at all. It was just hidden by accident. So we come to the object accidentally hidden problem. You know, it's the easiest way to hide an object in Blender, as you can see, is just by pressing H. There it is. So you might find somebody is working, especially a beginner, you don't know. You are working on your computer, you are building something, and suddenly you place an H without knowing. So if you place an H like I placed there, mistakenly, you see the object disappear. Don't cry or don't think that something bad has happened. No, you just come here to the outliner. This is the outliner here, where objects, you see all the layers of the object are here. So you go to see that object was a cube. Now you look at here, how if you have named it, you will see it here on the outliner. When you see here the cube and there is this something which is looking like an eye, you see the eye is for seeing, you see, so it is not here. If you click like this, it is back, but if you click like this, it is gone. Then the shortcut is H to make it go away. To return it back is pressing Alt H, just like that. So that solves the problem of an object is hidden. I don't see my object no more. So if the eye icon is turned off, you click it to make the object visible again. Then the object will immediately return to the scene, just like you've seen. Another confusing situation is when the object still exists, but it is extremely far away in the scene. You see, the object is existing, but it is far away, just like this, far away. You see, the object is far away there. How do you do? How do you bring it back to the scene? Again, the first best solution is to select the object in the outliner, just like this. The object is here. Maybe you are selecting the camera like this. You come here to the object and select my cube. There it is. Then place numpad period, or go here to the view and say frame selected. There it is. It is coming where you want it. If necessary, you can then move it closer using the G key to grab. For example, it is far like this, you see, and reposition it just like that. Now let's look at another common navigation issue involving the camera: lost the camera view. If you want to see exactly what the camera sees, Blender provides a camera view. For example, if I press 0, you see this is the camera view. As you can see, just like that, you can select the camera and press G to move it. Select the camera like this and press G, and then you can move the way you want it. You can press R and rotate the scene just like that. Rotate the camera the way you want it to be. This allows you to position the camera correctly. Now that we have solved several viewport issues, let's talk about navigation itself. Good navigation in Blender depends on 3 basic controls. Rotate by using the middle mouse button, just like that. Pan across the scene by using Shift and the middle mouse, like that. Zoom using the scroll ball wheel, just like that. The mouse button wheel, you are zooming. Or you can just come here and click and do this. You are zooming. If you're on the laptop, you can just come here and left click, then scroll on your laptop pad. You see, just like that. You are zooming out, you are zooming in. Just easy like that. Another useful navigation shortcut is centering the object you are working on. For example, this here is my object and it's on the side, just like this. And I want to center it. The solution is simple. Come here and then frame selected. Here it has a center as you wanted it to be. And those are some of the most common viewport and navigation problems beginners face in Blender. Knowing these shortcuts and fixes will save you a lot of time while modeling. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing for more Blender tutorials and practical problem solving videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.